So aside from site inspection, another thing that we must conduct first before commencing the design and construction or rehabilitation of a bridge or highway project is the site survey. This is another uh, activity that we must do first aside from site inspection before we can be able to design and construct or rehabilitate a particular project. So the question that will come into our mind is, why do we need, or why do we conduct site survey, or in other words, why do we need to do site surveying? So these are some of the reasons why we conduct site survey. We conduct site survey to create a model of topographic features that detail the surface of the overpass and underpass roadways as well as the surrounding site. Another reason is to why we conduct Another reason why we conduct site survey is to create a model of delineate uh, wetland and buffer zones if they exist at the vicinity of the bridge site. Another reason is to create a model of planimetric features that detail various natural and human-made items such as culverts, utilities, railing, edge of pavement lines, vegetation, drop inlets, etc. And to create a model of water channel cross sections if the bridge crosses a waterway. And lastly, we conduct site survey to create a model of structural features that detail the location and elevation of bridge structure key points such as bridge seats, top of walls, and pylons in the case of a rehabilitation design. So technically, basically overall, we conduct site survey because we want to have a model of the actual site where we are planning to build our bridge or highway project such as this. So basically we want to have a visualization of the things that we can observe if we will be on the site itself. So we uh, we usually create a model of the of all the features that we can see on the construction site where the bridge can be where the bridge will be built by conducting site survey. So in site survey, we take we usually take note of the topographic features that can be seen on the site itself, and as well as we usually take note of the various natural and human-made items that can be seen on the construction site itself that may affect the design and construction of the bridge or highway project, such as culverts, utilities, railing, edge of pavement lines, vegetation, drop inlets, etc. And for the case of a rehabilitation design, we may conduct site survey to have the detail of the locations and elevations of the particular bridge structure key points such as bridge seats, top of walls, and pylons that are needed to be rehabilitated or may affect the rehabilitation design. So overall, again, we conduct site surveying to have a model of the actual site where we are planning to construct our bridge structure so that we can have a visualization of the actual site and all of the things, all of the topographic features that we can see or we can encounter there as we construct our bridge structure. So we can just have a visualization of the actual site if we will conduct a site surveys, if we will conduct measurements and observations on the actual site itself. So that's another another activity that we must first conduct before we will be able to design and construct a bridge or highway project. We have to survey the site first and take note of the topographic, planimetric, and structural features that can be found on it, which can affect the design and construction of highway bridge structures. So there, we already address our third goal for this discussion, which is for you to be able to explain the importance of site inspection and site survey. So now we are down to our last goal for this discussion, which is for you to be able to explain the importance of physical testing and the different methods to conduct it. So without further ado, let us address our last goal for this discussion.